Still at the Artegon Marketplace in Orlando at a big pop culture event, and you never know who or what you're going to find at Artegon. Now, the Artegon Marketplace is dog friendly, correct?
Yes, it's dog and animal friendly. Any animal on a leash and collar is welcome in the Artegon Mall, apparently.
Well, we have, or you have, a friend here, a family member.
Yes.
Okay, first of all, I have Gwen and Steve with me. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
And you are the proud parents of
Inspector Django P.I., the 7.5-month-old bloodhound.
Wow, you're a big guy. Hi there. Yeah, see what he had more important things to do.
Yes, he does.
Is he a little camera shy, maybe?
Not normally.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's been a long afternoon.
Now,
Django.
Oh, here he goes. Here he goes, Kimmy. There we go. Well, okay.
Django.
You know, I do remember the Bloodhound, like on Beverly Hillbillies. He was kind of low key.
Not necessarily low key. They know what they want and how to get it.
Okay.
They are stubborn dogs,
That
but
was a poor representation of a bloodhound.
yeah.
Okay.
So, no, they definitely do have energy, which this one's not exactly showing right now, but
How are they? Just out of curiosity, are like if somebody gets a basset hound, which I'm sure you know about bassets,
Yes.
beagles, they kind of like to, was it howl, bay, whatever the
Yeah.
term we want. How's he?
He found his voice within the last couple of months. He's got a voice for sure, but he's not that loud unless he wants something. If he doesn't want something, you don't hear him.
That's good.
Yep, but he is. Because bloodhounds don't really calm down fully until they're older. We have been walking around since about 10 this morning. So it does show that, he's getting a little tired, but if you pull out a treat or anything like that, he will definitely wake up.
Well, he's definitely socialized,
Yes.
beyond a doubt.
Yeah, we are going through tracking and training right now. He will be ultimately used for search and rescue.
Wow. Now, you rescued him, right?
Well, no.
Or he rescued you?
Yes, so we'll put it that way. Well, no, we have 5 rescue animals at home. Because we wanted to do tracking and trailing and search and rescue, we did go through a reputable breeder who only breeds once every 18 to 24 months. Just because it's for the sake of the breed and keeping the animals healthy. But his parents are used to find deer after hunting up in Alabama, and some of his siblings are also, and other relatives are used for search and rescue.
Wow. So, easy to take care of if compared to other dogs? I mean, as a puppy, has he been pretty easy?
I mean, we are crate training still. They're stubborn. You can think a bloodhound or a basset hound is housebroken, except it might not be, because when he decides not to be. He loves to chew. He loves to jump. He loves to stick his head into everything. He can jump on top of a bar top countertop in one fell swoop.
I've heard bulldogs, English bulldogs, are very difficult to housebreak. It's sometimes 9 months or maybe not at all. So we're talking a little similar kind of thing?
9 months, a year and a half before they're fully.
he's just getting it now fully. So it's been a few weeks since he's had an accident now, but
And he's 7.5 months right now.
Boy, don't worry, I was the same way. Really, it took a long time. It's okay. Mr. Excitement there.
Yes.
And you do rescues too.
Yes. We have 2 dogs, a Basset Bloodhound mix. I'm sorry, a Basset Hound Australian Shepherd mix, and a Basset Hound who, when they came to the shelter, she had to have her eyes removed because she had end-stage glaucoma. Her original owner had Alzheimer's, so when she came in, the dog's eyes were 4 times their natural size. So one of the vets at the shelter was able to do a bilateral enucleation, removing both eyes. We fell in love with Lucy. Lucy's in charge of our household, and she's about 8.5-year-old Basset Hound.
Excellent. And if I remember right, reptile 2 or 3?
Well, we have 9 snakes, 4 of which came from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Amnesty Day, and then one of them was actually dumped at the shelter as well that I work at.
Wow. You have a love. I mean, and Kimmy, that was one of the first things when she said okay to a reptile, because I wanted a reptile for a long time, and she's like, okay, you can get a snake, and that actually became hers. It was a leucistic Texas rat snake.
Very cool.
And I recommend rat snakes actually for a beginner.
Yeah.
You know, corn snake, rat snake.
Yes. Ball pythons actually are really calm, easy to handle snakes as well. They're not as fast, and the more you handle them, just they can be very docile. But if you want something that's not going to get as big, corn snakes and rat snakes are pretty easy to take care of.
You know, that's something to talk about with you. There are certain snakes that get very big, and I think people don't realize that, like the reticulated pythons, and extremely big, and they eat big things.
Yes, they do. Yeah, reticulated pythons, the Burmese pythons and all that also can survive in the beautiful Florida climate here too. And a lot of people get them thinking they're cute or they're really cool, don't understand what it takes to house an animal like that or feed an animal like that, or what kind of licensing requirements are necessary for animals like that.
And they can also eat small household pets, so...
He's not kidding.
I don't have any.
He's not kidding. He's being serious. That's one of the things I always suggest to people. Go, oh, I want an iguana. They're just a few dollars and they're this big. And I'm like, well, he's going to be really big, and his habitat's going to be expensive, and he eats a lot of fruit and veggies, and you got to have a commitment.
And he lives a long time.
Yes.
And
monitor lizards. Watch out. They look like dinosaurs from Jurassic Park real little, but they get really big, and they are eating machines. That's the best way to describe it. I don't know if you've ever been around one of them.
Yes, we have. Yeah.
Yeah. You better love crickets, because you'll be raising them, because they love crickets.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to talk to you guys sometime in the near future. If you could come back on the Riley and Kimmy show, and we can talk about pets and animals and do's and don'ts and rescues.
Yes, that would be great.
And please make sure he understands we loved having him on the show.
Yeah, I think he's okay and appreciative right now that he doesn't have to get up. He's just chilling out.
What do you say, Django? Did you have fun?
Hey, Django, how'd it go? Oh, yeah, okay. There was a little bit of an interview. Yeah, he's going right to the camera. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking with you.